Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful bouncy bob wig. So I'm going to be leading you step-by-step tutorials on how to make this beautiful wig using a Lush hair. You can call it a braided hair or a jumbo braid. So enjoy this video guys, and don't forget to give me that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So to begin with, we are using one bundle for this video, and I divided it into two parts. So this one by my right, I'm cutting it into two equal parts, and the one over my left, I'm dividing it into 4 sections, giving me a total of 6 bundles for this video. I aligned my thread into 5 sections to give me a straight line, and then I have my braided hair with me, and as you can see at the end, I did not pick it. I'm just using it directly from cutting it. So I just cut out a little portion of the hair, and I'll just lead it at the back of the thread. So I'll just loop that in just like you see in the demonstration here in this video. So I'm doing this again for those of you who are beginners, or those of you who might not get it the first time. So I just use my flat iron to flatten the top part of the wig. Make sure you're leaving it for at least 5 seconds before you move to the next part. So I just spin the wig on the head so it doesn't fall off, and then I began to sew. So I like to highlight my wig before I sew in. This is crucial at this stage because you do not want to make mistakes. So in case you haven't watched my previous video, highlighting process is just a thumb measurement, and when you get to the front part, you pretty much want to give out not much space at all. And I'm doing a normal sewing for this wig. So by the time I was done, this is what I have. So here's our closure wig I'm going to be using for this video. It's a 3-slit closure wig made by me. So in case you do not know how to make a closure wig, then click the subscribe button down there, because pretty soon I'm going to be showing you how to make that. So I went ahead to align it, and I just went ahead to sew it on my cap. So because I highlighted it, it was easy to sew in the closure. But either ways, whichever works for you, you can decide to sew in the closure before the wig, but I like to do it after sewing the wig. So by the time I was done, this is what the wig looks like. So to prepare this, I went ahead to put on a conditioner in hot water, any conditioner of your choice. So here is a Dallas weave-on oil. I'm putting on a few drops inside the hot water, and I'll just put on the wig. So as you can see, I am putting it step by step into the hot water. So because you do not want to create all tangling lumpy hair, so this is how I prefer to do mine. So I just let it sit in for about a minute or 2, and then I rinsed it out. So this process took me about 1 minute, and it was worth it because I liked the way it turned out. So make sure it is not a boiled water, it should just be a hot water. Next, I'm going to rinse it out with a warm water. This whole process is going to give your wig a nicer volume and a better looking wig. I let it air dry for about a couple of hours, and here is what we have. So this is how nice it's turned out, and I'm happy with this result. So everything used in this video is listed down in the description box below. Don't forget to check that out. Also, very soon I'm going to be showing you how to make a frontal and a closure like a pro, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I brought everything to the back, making sure it is well combed and smooth. So you need it to lay properly to the back, and I'm using 2 rubber bands for this section. So first of all, I clip the upper part of the hair, and now I move down a little depending on how long I want my bob to be, and I just went ahead to clip this part too. So this is an easy way to cut your bob wig. I just find my way at the top part of the down clip which I made, and I just cut these out. This is the easiest method you can cut a bob wig. So you cut it at your desired length. I like mine to be a little bit longer, as you can see. So after doing this, I went ahead to comb it and find my way towards the down part of the wig to trim each part so I can have an equal length for all of the wig. This is very easy to do. It took me approximately about 2 minutes to trim everything out. So because of the hot water routine, the volume of the hair was impressive. As you can see, it was already staying and it was already forming a bob shape, and I went ahead to trim every part of it to my desired length. So moving on to the next part. Check this out, guys. I made one part already, and I can guess you can tell the parts which we made already. So I moved the top part of the hair not to get in the way. Then I went ahead to stretch this. So this is how we do it, guys. I'm sliding through. So because I had to cut some part up, you could not see, but as you can see, I am doing it over and over again. So you need your stretcher to be hot, approximately not so hot so it doesn't melt out the hair. So I left mine for about 5 seconds on, and then I offed it, and then I went ahead to stretch. So I went ahead to blow dry it with a concentrator because I love my wig to be flat. This is totally optional, guys. Blow drying your hair is optional at this point. So after doing this, I combed the hair through, and I was impressed by the outcome of the hair because it wasn't really traceable to tell whether it's the hair or it's a proper wig. So this is what the back looks like, and I'm just going to rotate it so you see it from every angle. So when I was done, I flipped the wig over, and then I cut out the band, the black band, from away from the net. So this is what I like to do last, cutting out the band, because it makes my work look nicer. So that is why I like to cut it last. So I went ahead to trim out the net from the hair, and to do this I combed it because I couldn't see, it was kind of getting late, so I had to do this off my head. So normally you would have put it on your head to get the angle perfectly before cutting, but all the same it turned out perfect. So before I cut it out, I was just playing around with the wig because I loved it and it was really nice, and I just wanted to like make it nice and model it for some minutes. So before you go, I will show you of how I went out with this wig, and this is probably after some hours, and this is how it looks without me combing it. And at this point I loved it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love you all. Thank you for clicking on to my channel. Please don't leave without subscribing. I love you. Stay blessed.